love that that's actually true. People with good taste don't like corn.
Exactly.
Ah, thank you.
Also,
Shit.
people with good taste are V-Stars fans.
Yep.
Yeah. It's I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules.
Who she belongs to.
Yep.
Like what? There's gonna be like one tag on one of my ears with Joris's name and one with Aeon's name on the other ear.
You said it was gonna be on your ears.
Oh.
Where would the tags be if not on my ears? Okay. Alright, I'll go first, because I've been friends with him for years. Josh, ever since I met you at that theater program, you and I have been inseparable friends ever since. I remember, I know you told me earlier that you're getting your VTuber model, which I'm really excited for you to do that. I can't wait for us both to debut, and you're gonna go really far, and I know so because I know you, and I'm so glad that I have a friend like you in my life who has been with me, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because you've seen the ugly. So thank you. At the bottom of my heart.
I can't say anything.
But honestly, for those of you who are watching me right now, and for those of you who have been supporting me for as long as you have since you met me, I thank you for the bottom of my heart. And given that I haven't even debuted yet, it's only the beginning. So thank you all.
The other me.
Well, you see, yeah, yeah, the other.
What could I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Oh no.
Oh no. Actually, I would say a world without cheesecake isn't a world without saving.
Oh yeah, no. Cheesecake is delicious.
Especially like fresh vanilla bean cheesecake. Imagine if I just came down here and that was the first thing I'd said was, "Here, have some cheesecake before I free you." How would you
That would
react
be a
to
terrible world.
Huh?
That would be a terrible world.
You mean me coming downstairs with a fresh cheesecake trying to save you? You call that a terrible world?
Oh no, no, no. You better be bringing me cheesecake.
You and cheesecake. Oh,
It's delicious.
vanilla bean cheesecake with an Oreo crust. Alright, hang on a second. Switching off games and everything. Here we go. Now I'm just waiting for... Where is she? Alright. Come on. Well, give us a second. We are just waiting for the co-star to appear. So chat, we just gonna keep an eye out for all of that. For now, though, I guess we should go back to talking about what's gonna be happening. Shit! I gotta get this new headphone set or something, because he's going in and out, in and out. That sound, especially when it goes quiet and then just goes loud again, that is like headache inducing. Like, that would just literally be the most headache-inducing thing. Just having the sound go in and out like that. Ah, boy. The amount of stuff I'm dealing with. You know what? While we wait, let me go to animated chat. Yeah, that's probably better. So, this week's going to be a little bit different because of the fact that I will be... I wouldn't say out of, like, area, but I will be at a convention known as Otakon this weekend. Heck, I'm actually going to be doing a cooking stream at 9:30 so I can have the cake nice and ready for Otakon. Why? Because I'm cosplaying as male stalking again. It's been so long since I used that outfit, but time to bring it right back. Still iffy about bringing the swords out or not. But till then, I'm basically going to try and do Deltarune for this week. Particularly Chapter 2. I finished Chapter 3. No, not Chapter 2. Chapter 4. I finished Chapter 3 last week. Now it's time for Chapter 4. Which means I'm going to have to wait for the next 2 chapters after that. Only other thing I can tell you about is the fact that this will be a little bit of a... Alright. Just got... You know what? Hang on a second, chat. I don't know. I may think Lucario is overrated, but God, do I love that early evolution. It's so cute.
Tips and everything.
I do have a sponsorship with Dubby. And if you go to dubby.gg and use code RYNNA, check out.
I am so sorry, but that is hilarious, Dark.
I don't know if you read. I don't know if you read the chat, JMS, but Dark Boy said, "Quench my thirst, femboy hooter." And sudden up close shot of Jer's crotch.
Oh boy.
Can I say V?
Sure.
She's hot. He's hot. I'm sorry. Like, I get that she's a succubus and that they're made that way, but oh my god. V, you have no business being that pretty.
I fell off again.
V, look, I wanted to talk to you more. You're very nice, but for fuck's sake, you are too hot. You're too hot. You give off too much bad bitch mommy energy, and it intimidates me a little bit. Okay, I get nervous when talking to pretty girls. That's why I haven't talked to most of the people you mentioned that much, even though I want to. Because y'all are so pretty. Y'all are so pretty.
Alright, Robotnik, we're done here. Now. Wait. Okay, where do you send me? Operating zone level 3. Operating zone! Oh, hell no! And you drew Melanie. I love that that's actually true. People with good taste don't like corn.
Exactly.
Ah, thank you.
Also,
Shit.
people with good taste are Beastars fans.
Yep.
Yeah. It's I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules.
No, I meant I was confirming that it was a filled star.
Shit. I got like 20 seconds left.
Okay. What are your symbols again?
C for circle in the middle. Filled in star. Tell my wives I love them.
You're done.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Nap naps.
You nap on my lap. I'll pet you while you nap.
Okay,
And me and chat will take care of these fades invading your home.
If it just leaves me alone, I've done nothing to them.
Question.
Hmm?
Do you happen to know why there's a Reaper outside your house?
No.
There's a Reaper
When
outside your house.
What?
Yeah,
When
look
did he get there?
He's right there in blue.
What? The fuck?
He's standing right there. He's trying to drown us.
Jesus Christ, get out of my house.
Who she belongs to.
Yep.
Like what? There's gonna be like one tag on one of my ears with Doris.
There, you happy? You get a tiny Renner right now while her model loads up. While we're at it, why don't we make sure that you actually can talk? Yeah. No, they can't even hear you. Up, there you are. Discord audio was off. Alright, try saying something now. There we
Cracker Jacks?
Why is that always the first thing you go to?
I don't know, man. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks.
No.
The song.
I know the song, but I'm not buying you any peanuts and Cracker Jacks.
Good, because I don't like them anyway. I mean, I like peanuts. I don't like Cracker Jacks. Cracker Jacks sucks.
I'm not really a fan of peanuts either. I like walnuts.
Oh, walnuts are my favorite.
I will say one
I
thing.
need to teach you how to use Sprout, man. That way, you won't show any of this shit on screen.
First, let me hide your model.
You mean my Foog?
Your Foog, yeah. Maybe on a day where I'm not ready to crash the fuck out. No, I said maybe on a day when I'm not ready to crash the fuck out. Well, anyway, shall we give a proper introduction to ourselves? Welcome to Mischief Monday Part 2. You know how it always goes. I play some chaos, and we always go straight to a visual novel.
Yeah.
And we've been doing how long have we been doing this one?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. I mean, we gotta finish it, because you and I both know what's the next game.
Huh?
You forgot, didn't you?
Oh, are we going back to Ashley and Lele?
Yep. Remember, it's finished now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Does mean that we gotta not use our models. We're gonna have to go back to our old Ashley and Lele design.
I mean, I guess it depends on how quickly we get done with Tyrion Cuthbert. Only because my new model's coming soon anyway.
Yeah, but even if we do that, remember, we have Ashley and Lele designs.
Oh, yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. So without spoiling anything, you've looked in the preview channel, right?
Hang on a second. Urgh. I am having technical issues with the damn headphones.
Oh boy.
Okay, let me try plan B.
Plan B, everybody. You know?
Yeah.
Not the pill, though. Hi, Dragonade. How are you doing, darling?
Yeah, if you're wondering, I'm having technical issues with my damn headphones.
I mean, my headphones are also kind of occasionally being stupid. If I plug them in and if I plug them out and plug them in, then sometimes it fixes the problem. I heard Jorah saying he was having tentacle issues with his headphones.
No.
Tentacle issues.
No, but I'm about to have a dog issue soon.
Dog issues.
Yeah.
I thought you loved dogs.
I do. But Celtro kind of pushing it.
So without spoiling anything, how do you feel my new model is coming along?
It's coming along pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part?
Big ol' bitties. Come on, add these damn headphones.
I can't even blame you for that. They are really soft. I can't wait to see them rigged.
Oh, great. He mad.
Mad horny for my new legs.
Okay.
They do look pretty sexy. Seltra's really into the legs. He just wants to hump them.
Please tell me this won't work.
the music got louder. Was that supposed to happen?
Hang on. Alright, try saying something now.
Cracker Jacks? I can't hear myself think. The music got louder.
Wow, hang on. Let me change it. Alright, can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better. It was so loud I couldn't hear myself think. It was kind of hurting my ears.
Say something now?
Cracker Jacks?
Oh my god.
Is it not
The
working?
The backup's not working.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay. Let me try something. Maybe it's a distance thing.
I have no idea.
Alright. Okay, I think I got it working now. Weird position, but
You-
here we go.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Chat, can you hear her? Apparently, yes.
Okay.
Okay, before I start freaking the fuck out, shall we get started?
I suppose.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like my computer or something that's causing this issue.
I have no idea. I mean, sometimes headphones are not compatible.
Yeah, but these were the ones you suggested for me a while ago. They ended up being my backup.
Which ones?
The
The ROG ones?
Yeah, the ROGs.
Oh, I didn't get the wireless ones.
Hmm.
I recommend the wired ones.
Hmm.
You got them working though, right?
Yeah, they're working.
It's good quality. I like them. They have a mic on them.
All right.
This fucking guy.
Yeah, but I think we talked to him. Okay, wait, one more. Plan C. Well, Plan B.5. Because it could be the way it's set up.
It could be. I don't know how you have it set up.
Hang on. Oh, thank God. There it is.
You fixed it?
So, the wireless ones have a little trick. So,
Yeah.
it actually has a little thing I can add on to my PC, which is like a weird headphone jack. So, instead of Bluetooth, I did that one. So, now it's straightforward.
Oh, well, yeah, the Bluetooth sucked. So I'm glad you could do that.
Yeah. Music loud again. I'm fixing it.
Yeah.
Alright, how about now? Can you hear it better?
Yeah, it doesn't sound as ear-piercingly loud.
Wow. That is like, what, 5 scuffs in one stream?
Yeah, it happens.
Oh my god.
I'm praying that my event doesn't go so scuffy.
Mm.
I'm like so anxious about it right now.
Well, at least it'll probably be better than having to go to the fake court last time.
What did you do?
No, they were mad I wouldn't give them my cheesecake recipe. Apparently, that was more important than the rock I threw at that other fae.
I mean, they probably thought that was funny.
It was, what do you guys call it? The Useli fae I threw it at? Useli?
There's Seelie and Unseelie.
Unseelie.
So, Unseelie is where Owen is from. And
Oh.
technically there's other courts as well.
Yeah, I guess it's just somebody they didn't care about.
Could be. Left-handed painting purple might barrow indefinitely.
Borrow. So you're gonna steal a national treasure from a museum? Yeah, good luck with that. They probably did find it.
He said barrow. B-A-R-R-O-W.
Oh. Well, we did talk to this guy. And what do you mean they found it funny? Especially since it really wasn't a rock. It was like half a mountain I dropped on top of him.
I misspelled.
Ah, okay.
Well, like I said, you can win a lot of cases by just proving something was fucking hilarious.
Your Honor, we messed with this sorcerer and he literally dropped half a mountain on top of this fae.
Yeah, it's fucking funny.
Jesus Christ.
He went overkill. He went and threw a mountain. Forget a rock.
Well, the fae never should have made the one mistake.
Uh-huh.
Do you actually care if I tell you or no?
I mean, it's probably gonna be like they shouldn't have messed with me.
No, they tried to hit on my apprentice. I mean, look, if I was nearly ready to strangle Celtro for that, what made you think I wasn't going to drop a mountain on that guy?
I don't know, man. If I can make off with Juris' cheesecake, I think I can get away with the painting.
I am half certain, like, half of you guys just planned cheesecake heist at that point. I'm still trying to figure out why they wanted my cheesecake recipe. They can't even make cheesecake. You guys don't even have cream cheese.
They'll probably just harass me for it, let's be real.
Yeah.
It's no secret that I have favorite, you know, I have time magic.
Yeah. Yeah. You arrive at the dungeon and search for Miss Tamora. She wasn't at the crime scene, so she must be here to discuss the case with Beatrice. Or at least that's what you thought, but you don't see her anywhere. What kind of voice did you give her? Or did I voice her?
Did I voice Beatrice? Celtro thinks that was a disproportionate response to someone hitting on someone. They could probably take care of themselves.
You want to know what my counter answer to that would be?
What?
Do you actually trust anybody? And there you go. He just ruined his argument with his second sentence.
Also, imagine robbing anyone if Celtro as a potential mate.
I forgot. You voiced her or not? Because I don't think she was...
I don't remember, to be completely honest. What if Rinna had hit on her? Yes, yeah, Juris. What if I hit on her?
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it.
I'll cross the bridge.
What?
I'm just laughing at that.
I guess I'll do her voice. Oh,
Okay.
Mr. Cuthbert. Oh, hi. You were so caught up on your thoughts, you didn't notice that you were walking right in front of Beatrice's cell.
Oh, when did I become chibi?
What?
I'm chibi. I don't know when that happened.
When did you do that?
I don't know. Apparently, I hit it by accident.
Ah, alright.
Imagine thinking, what's a better person than me?
I mean, I know she's not. Y'all both equally suck.
I suck better, okay.
I mean, I know that. Well, I don't know how Celtra does it. I don't want to know.
I'm trying to fix my issue that I'm chibi. There, that was weird. Okay, I fixed it. It was being a bitch. Okay.
So, are we talking like a regular bitch or a Celtral bitch?
I suck so much better than her. I can totally suck more than once.
I swear.
How are you giving enough attention?
Who?
Self-room.
I don't know.
Also, there's definitely fan art that shows differently of me.
Yeah.
Pretty sure of that.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to see you here.
So let's let out a streak as Ares approaches the both of you. For a split second, you see her hand dart towards her sword. It appears that she still hasn't gotten over her instinctual fear of Eris. Eris, what are you doing here?
Beatrice is actually an acquaintance of my father. He sent me here to help her through this ordeal.
This brings up so many questions, but you really don't have time to pull that out. On that thread. You have less than an hour before the trial begins. You need to find Miss Tamora. Have any of you seen Miss Tamora? I have so many things to share with her. She was here, but she left to retrieve some documents from her office. Do you have any idea when she'll be back? She didn't say, but if your discussion has something to do with the case, I could pass a message on to her. You feel a little hesitant for some reason, but it is her life on the line. If anyone should know about what you found during your investigation, it's her. Okay, let me tell you what I know. Raises possible motives behind the murder. You notice that... Oh, I hit something by mistake. The idea of someone framing her must have stressing her out. I see. You've certainly been thorough. Yes, but I still have no concrete evidence that points to anyone. Huh. That's sus. What? Sorry, I was just deep in thought. And you were able to catch one of those thoughts. Beatrice, I'm sure you're aware that Prince Aster has your best interests at heart. I know, even though he hasn't spoken in the last 5 years, I still consider him a dear friend. And I suppose you have no issue with me sharing these findings with him? Of course not. Rena? You thinking what I'm thinking?
Maybe she does have something to do with it.
Okay, yeah, you're not thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Wait, what was that? The thoughts just said that she was involved. Did she actually murder her father?
Is something wrong, Mr. Cuthbert? You look a little pale.
Beatrice was actually behind this, but how? She's completely blind. She couldn't have navigated through the manor and avoided the guards. No, you must be
she wasn't blind right off the bat.
Yeah. You must be taking her thoughts out of context. That's it. Mr. Cuthbert, perhaps you should get some rest. You look dreadfully tired. You think very carefully about what to say next. There's only...
wait a minute. She just said that you look tired?
Yeah.
How can she see that you're tired?
Exactly. She's not blind, is she? It's one way to get a certain answer through the eye, but if you're wrong. Beatrice, you weren't actually involved in there, were you?
Aaron.
You see her gaze narrow in response to your question. Once again, she clasps her hands together. She's clearly trying to stay calm. Do you suspect me now, Mr. Cuthbert? You didn't answer my question, Beatrice. As if I'd even need to justify with a response. But no, Mr. Cuthbert, I was not responsible for my father's murder.
Ooh. I told you she was involved somehow.
An accomplice? Did she work together with someone?
Cuthbert!
Miss Tamora? Your mentor seems to sense the mood in the air. She raises an eyebrow at you. Miss Tamora, can I speak with you alone for a second?
Okay. What's wrong? Is everything okay?
Miss Tamora, Beatrice, she actually did murder William Frege. Miss Tamora gazes narrows. Her eyes dart around the room to make sure the guards didn't overhear you.
What are you talking about? How could you possibly know that?
I used the Eye of Horus on her. She conspired with somebody else to orchestrate William Frege's death.
Oh. Have you told anyone else about this?
No, it's not as if they believe me anyways. You're the only person that knows about my abilities.
Okay. We'll just stay quiet about this for the time being. Anyway, I need to get ready. The trial starts in half an hour.
What? You're not seriously going to defend her, are you?
Of course I am. I'm her attorney.
But she's guilty. I saw it.
Look, at this point, I don't know what you saw. Do you think I could just abandon a claim minutes before a trial?
No, but...
It's not for either of us to decide who's guilty or not. Everyone has a right to an attorney. Our court system needs a defense attorney and a prosecutor to keep things fair. More importantly, you had no right using the Eye of Horus on my client without my permission.
What? But...
I don't have time to argue about this. We'll be talking about this later.
Before you have a chance to respond, Miss Tamora walks away. Celeste sees both of you and awkwardly approaches you.
Hey, Taryn, is everything okay?
Celeste, I think Beatrice was actually behind this.
What?
You don't blame her for not believing you. It's not as if she could tell her about the Eye of Horus. Although, why haven't you told her?
Alright, I believe you.
What?
You wouldn't say something like that if you weren't sure, right? But if what you're saying is true, what do we do now?
You think long and hard for a moment. I don't think we need to do anything.
What?
Steelwind is handling the prosecution. She's definitely no pushover. If Beatrice truly is guilty, I'll just have to trust her to get the job done. Either way, I don't think we're in any position to get involved.
Alright, if you say so.
It's really none of your business. You had no stake in this. You're not obligated to do anything. You've done everything you can. It's in their hands now.
Oh.
It's none of your business. This isn't your fight. William Frege was a tyrant and a bigot anyway. He's a noble who did nothing but steal wealth from the common folk. The world is better off without him, and it's not as if he didn't try. All you have to do is wait for the trial to run its course.
Objection!
Your Honor, I'm afraid you can't pass a verdict just yet. Mr. Cuthbert?
Cuthbert? What the hell are you doing?
I don't know. But what I do know is that there was a massive contradiction in Miriam Frege's testimony. Who are you kidding? As if you ever the type of person to stand by and do nothing.
Oh, shit.
I gotta ask, Rena, one important thing about the fake court.
Mm-hmm.
Why did they let me be my own defense attorney with that?
You know, maybe...
I don't think it's the because it's funny idea works.
Maybe someone there thought you were a girl? Because they usually they have witches be lawyers. Technically, like, you could argue somebody assumed you were a girl and then assumed, you know, because you're a magic user that you're a witch.
So my deep voice didn't tell him that I was a guy.
I mean, there are some women with deep voices.
Chat, do I look like a girl to you?
They're like, definitely looks like a girl. Got long hair.
How about now with the ponytail?
Definitely a girl.
Oh my god.
Maybe some fae that didn't have glasses on.
Your Honor, the prosecution. I would like the right to cross-examine the witness. Mr. Cuthbert, are you on drugs? Actually, I'd have to say that was probably the quickest one I had to deal with. You want to know what all I had to say to make my case win? Everyone in the fake court, answer me one important question. How the fuck would you make cheesecake if you guys don't have cream cheese to begin with? And no, you can't use anything to offset it. You literally need cream cheese. That's the name of the cake. Again, how you going to make water without hydrogen? So something that basic. Seriously though, they did not care about the rock pouring. Dropping a mountain on somebody. Hey, okay. This guy has a cheesecake recipe. Oh, we need to get him to the courts.
Odd. I don't know.
I don't know either. Your fake court's weird.
It is weird.
Bailiff, please arrest Mr. Cuthbert. I am holding him in contempt of court. Oh, wait. You didn't really think this through, did you? Instead of following his orders, the bailiff walks over to the judge podium and whispers something into his ear. What? I see. Very well, then. What are they saying? It appears that Miss Steelwind has somehow predicted this would happen. In accordance with her wishes, Mr. Cuthbert may act as the prosecutor in her stead. Stead.
What the hell? You can't be serious.
I am honestly just as surprised as you are, Miss Tamora. But Miss Steelwind has apparently designated him as her stand-in. It's unorthodox, but it's also
we're switching places.
Someone tells me Steelwind had more faith of us than, like, Edgeworth did in Ace Attorney.
I mean, yeah, Edgeworth definitely didn't have any faith in us.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thanks. You recall something strange Steelwind asked you earlier today. So... Oh, that's you.
So what would you do if your client was guilty?
I suppose I'd withdraw and tell them to find another lawyer.
And if no one else would represent them?
I don't know. It would definitely be a hard choice for me. But I would never be able to represent them if I knew the truth. I just can't stand by and let a murderer escape justice.
I see.
Steelwind, did she somehow know this would happen?
Well, this isn't how I expected the trial to go.
Shortly after you barge onto the prosecutor table, Celeste awkwardly follows behind you. Curiously, she only did so after the bailiff didn't arrest you.
I guess we're really doing this.
She was probably standing on the back going like, I don't know this guy.
I mean, I'm not gonna get arrested with him.
What's wrong?
This feels weird. We're on the other side of the courtroom.
I mean, this is where the prosecutor is supposed to stand.
No, this feels way too jarring. Ruby, can we switch tables? What?
Please ignore her.
No, this is way too weird. Taryn, get her to switch with us.
Celeste.
For the love of... I genuinely do not care. Cuthbert can have this side if he wants it so badly.
With that out of the way, let's assume proceedings. Assuming that we're all at our preferred spots, we are, Your Honored.
He's
What?
like,
As much as you hate to admit it, you are more comfortable here. Not that you want to encourage her. With all these interruptions, I think it's best to review the proceedings up until now. The prosecution proposed that Beatrice Frega's motive for the murder was to claim the victim's inheritance. However, the defense brought forth a witness who testified that Beatrice was disinherited by her father 5 years ago. Am I correct, Mr. Moore?
you are, Your Honor.
Very well. Considering the circumstances, I think it's best to have Lady Frege repeat her testimony. Bailiff, please escort Lady Frege to the stand once more. Miss Frege, could you please give your testimony to the court once more? Of course. One day we all woke up and discovered that Beatrice had fled from our home. She left a note for us, and in it, she renounced her name and denounced my father. My father later called me and my sister into a study. He told us that he completely disowned Beatrice and removed any claims she had to the Frege estate. It was probably a threat to us in case we ever chose to go down the same path she did. He wanted to make an example out of her. This all happened 5 years ago. So your father disinherited Beatrice shortly after her dispute? Oh no, wait, this is the different lady. I think this one's you.
This is the sister.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. As such, Beatrice would have no motive to murder her father. Any inheritance she would have received would have been long gone by the night of the murder.
Is that really true, though? Alright, so... Wait, are we... No, we're the prosecution now, aren't we?
Yep, for prosecution.
Okay, I'm confused now.
I mean, we gotta find holes in the testimony still.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking at stuff. No, wait, it says it right here. She said that it happened 5 years ago, but this says, on the night of the murder, Beatrice would finally return to her home. The meeting didn't end as planned, and Beatrice angered him enough that he would disinherit her that night. So it's probably this. Objection! Miss Frege, it's clear that you're regretful of how your eldest sister was treated. The guilt must have eaten at you all these years.
Cuthbert, I know you don't have a good history with the witness. But you shouldn't rub salt in her wounds.
I was merely pointing out the witness' personal connection to the defendant, Miss Tamora. She clearly regrets not standing up for her sister all those years. So perhaps she's trying to make up for that by lying to protect her.
Excuse me? I did nothing of the sort.
Miss Frege, you testified that your father disinherited Beatrice 5 years ago. However, I have testimony that from another witness who spoke with the victim on the night of the murder. At the Beatrice meeting with William Frege, he openly declared that he would be removing her from his will. He even entered her study to draft a new will to reflect the decision. So that raises the following question. Why would the victim need to declare that he was disinheriting the defendant? It doesn't make sense if he already disinherited her 5 years ago.
Is that so? Well, who did you hear this from?
Huh.
It's clear that they had no understanding of my father's estate.
They had no understanding? Miriam, the testimony came directly from your sister, LaFay Frege.
No, what?
And she would have also been present during the alleged meeting 5 years ago.
Well, she must have been mistaken then.
Objection!
Your Honor, how could you draw secondhand testimony from a witness who isn't even here? Would it make more sense to have LaFay give her testimony directly?
I must agree with you, Mr. Mora. Lafayette Frega should be allowed to clear up this misunderstanding. She looks way too confident. What is she planning? You're not sure this was intentional, but Miriam's testimony was false. Could she be planning to protect Beatrice? And if so, Mr. Mora expected Lafayette to do the same? Bailiff, please escort Lafayette Frega to the stand. Miss Frega, when we spoke earlier, you mentioned that your father decided to disinherit Beatrice. And he decided this after their meeting on the night of the murder. Is that correct?
Yes, I did say that. You see, Lefay, Cuthbert doubts the testimony given by your younger sister. He seems to think that she's committed perjury. What?
I wouldn't go as far to say.
Witness, lying under oath is a serious crime. It would have harsh consequences even for someone of your sister's status. No, she couldn't have. Wonderful. Are you saying that you can corroborate your sister's testimony?
Mr. Mora? Oh, shit. You can't just intimidate the witness.
Yep, that's exactly what she's doing. I have no idea what you're talking about, Cuthbert. I'm just telling the witness what may or may not happen depending on what she does next.
Yeah, that's intimidation. Just in a different way.
The choice is ultimately hers. So, Lafayette, assuming Miriam wasn't lying under oath, could you please testify to the court to confirm what your sister has said? Yes, of course. You see, Miriam was quite young when my father called us to study 5 years ago. She didn't really understand what she was doing. My father would have often lied to us. It's one of the many things, the ways he kept us in line. The encounter that Miriam described was just another one of his lies. Despite their disagreements, my father would never disinherit Beatrice without a good reason. He always held on to the possibility that she would become desperate enough to return home. The truth is that none of us knew what my father was planning for House Frega's future. See, Cuthbert, the truth is much more complicated. No one could have really known what William Frega was planning for the estate.
Lafayette's definitely trying to cover for Miriam, and Mr. Moore is playing her like a fiddle. Luckily for you, she's not the only person that gave her statement to you. I have several questions, though. What do you think we should press first? I think this one makes the most sense, though. Even after she renounced her name and denounced him?
My father was always more pragmatic than vengeful. I imagine he expected her to fail on her own. If she ever did come back, she'd be forced to rely on him. If he could make someone like Beatrice feel powerless, he would get the rest of us to fall in line. Looking back, I suppose that's all we ever were to him. Asked us to be appraised and traded.
Yeah, this is why I fucking hate nobles doing shit like this to their own family. You're not gonna say the usual line about I say that, but, you know, people I know.
I mean, here's the thing, too, is, like, it's not... There's been people, like, that aren't even nobles and do same shit like this.
Still, that's kind of a blight in humanity. Doing shit like that.
You don't have to be a noble to be an asshole.
Yeah, fair enough. But then again, everyone all burns the same way. Or have a mountain dropped on them the same way. Or have a scythe across the neck the same way. And you keep telling me to not use the fireball, but the fireball is the most, like, quick and painless option. Nothing?
Nope.
You hear a bit of resentment in her voice. Truth was none of us knew. She did say that somebody did have a testimony. Doubt it's her. And I doubt it's her.
Who indeed?
Huh?
I said, who indeed? I don't know, I don't remember specifically who it was.
We kept, you know... Was it this guy? I don't know who it is.
Ryan. Who's Ryan?
I don't know.
With 2 N's? There you go.
Yeah, that's better.
Hello. How are you doing, Eddie? Nice to see you. Did William Freaker really lie to them?
Maybe I should run him over with my truck. Wait, he's dead already.
Seltro's keeping you company?
From what we've heard, I honestly wouldn't put it past them. Okay, I did not even mean that is actually very, very apt for what you just said, Rena. What I just read. From what we've heard, I wouldn't honestly put it past them.
Oh, well, yeah, 100%. I would believe that.
Yeah. It's very appropriate for what he said and what for Gentleman Yeti said, so. Hey. He clearly had very little respect for his daughters.
Very true. But there were other people that he did respect.
Right. Was there anybody else who he would have told the truth to? Oh.
Master?
No. That fuck we proved was guilty. Truth is, none of us knew what my father was planning for the future. This fuck. Miss Frege, did you really have no idea about how Frege's future?
No, I didn't. My father made sure of that. As I told you, he kept many secrets, and he wasn't above lying to manipulate us.
But with Beatrice gone, you would have had the been one to inherit your father's estate. Would you really be ignorant of your father's plan for House Frege? Unfortunately for you, I don't think you'd be that careless. In fact, I have it on good authority that you knew exactly how William's inheritance would be divided before that night.
What?
LaFay, according to Lloyd von Sanctus, you were arranged in a diplomatic marriage with his son. You expressed resistance to this arrangement, am I correct?
have no reason to comment on that matter. Cuthbert, the witness' personal matters are hardly any of our business.
Yes, I must ask that you keep this discussion relevant to the case. Your Honor, LaFay's resistance to this marriage is exactly how I know that her testimony is false. She was extremely averse to this marriage, and because of that, she made sure to know every detail about how it would affect her and her house. And that includes how House Frege will be inherited by her future husband. So that raises the question, LaFay. If you already knew the intricate details of this marriage, why would your father tell you that he was disinheriting your sister? That statement would only make sense if Beatrice was already in his will beforehand. That would render Miriam's testimony false and constitute a motive for the defendant.
Objection.
You present a decent argument, Cuthbert, but your claims rely on one assumption.
And what assumption would that be, Miss Tamora? Even if he was lying, the victim declared that he was revoking Beatrice's inheritance. She must have already been named in the will previously, otherwise there would be no reason for him to say that. It wouldn't make any sense otherwise.
And that's what your assumption is. You're assuming that William Frege was acting logically.
Hey, Solus.
Hi, Solius.
We are now playing attorneys, but magic. Well, right now we're the prosecution, even though we're defense attorneys, and man, we really put ourselves in weird stuff, don't we?
Yep.
What are you talking about?
It's clear that William Frege is extremely controlling of his daughters. By your own admission, Lafayette Frege was resistant to the marriage arranged by her father. In addition to that, Miriam Frege found herself wrapped up in controversy regarding the Nightgrave trial a few months ago.
What happened?
Stretches.
Stretch.
I pulled a muscle.
You ever had hibiscus tea before?
Hibiscus tea? Yeah.
Yeah, hibiscus
What's that?
tea. I have this, like, sangria hibiscus tea I got.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I want to try it now. But yeah, I pulled a muscle. And I stretch it.
Aye.
And finally, to make matters worse, Beatrice Frege, the prodigal child, finally returned and made a public appearance during the Lord's Ball. What are you trying to insinuate? In his eyes, William Frege's ability to keep his daughters in line was clearly weakening. Must have gotten desperate and made a grand declaration on feeble attempt to scare you, Lafayette. Even if that declaration was clearly inconsistent, he wouldn't. Your ability to remember must be muddled by the shock of your father's death. His statement couldn't have possibly been true. If by some chance it were true, it would make you guilty of perjury.
She's intimidating her, isn't she?
Yep.
Aye.
Or perhaps it was Miriam that was lying in her testimony. If your father's statement were true, the court might be inclined to investigate her for lying on the stand.
Oh, yeah, she upset now. Miss Tamora, are you threatening her?
As I said, I'm merely stating facts. The witness is free to act as she sees fit. Oh, I'm just asking her to consider the potential consequences of what she says next.
Oh yeah, that's definitely threatening. Damn, she's pressuring LaFay to side with her. She clearly conflicted though. Isn't there anything else you can do? You feel a sense of clarity when you look at her. Is the Eye Horse reacting to her stress? You wonder.
I'm sorry, I need time to think. Please don't stare at me like that, Mr. Cuthbert.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait a minute. No, wait.
It's too late.
Naught can remain concealed.
Did it? You activated the Empowered Eye. This has to be something in her mind that you can use. The state of her father's inheritance is the backbone of your case. Is there anything in her mind that will definitely prove that it was what was on his will? Hey, Rena.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor and entertain the guests while I go to the bathroom and get more tea?
Sure.
Don't put shit on my head again.
Fine.
Chat, let me know if she does it anyway.
Guys, you would believe in me, right? Believe in me that believes in the you. I got you, fam. Alright? Give me like a second, alright? We won't tell. Alright? I trust you, chat. I trust you. Let me find something good. Let's see. Ooh, okay. This. Let me know if you guys like that. Alright. Let's see. What else? Nice, right? Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Ooh, yes, this. Okay. How about that? What do you think? Clown nose? Yeah? I'm looking for some good stuff. Yeah, alright, okay. Let's see. What about... rubbing his nose. You good? Let's see.
What in the flying fuck did I just come back to?
Nothing.
No, I can definitely see something.
No. Nothing happened.
Alright, how do I get rid of this shit?
It wasn't me. Right, chat? Right, chat? It wasn't me. I am innocent. my hand, please.
Oh my god.
See, nope. See, nobody. See, not me. Nope, not me.
Oh my god. I say don't put shit on me, you do it anyway.
I didn't do it. Chat says I didn't do it. See? Selker put his hand on you.
I'm gonna chop off that hand.
It's already a floating hand.
Yeah, well, I'll just get an obsidian blade and chop it off so he can't regrow it. Hey.
I am innocent.
Well, apparently you're not unless this character.
How was your tea?
Sangria? Yeah, pretty good. No sugar in it, though.
That's alright. I drink sugar-free stuff all the time.
Oh, you gonna read the line or no?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was a line. Von Sanctus holdings are weakening by the day. I thought he'd be able to put up much resistance.
Check my DMs. Sure, let me see. Huh. I'll take a look at it after the stream.
What?
It's a code. And before you say not that kind of code, it's a different kind of code.
The Konami cheat code?
Nope. It's an activation code. Wonder what it's for. I hope my computer can run it. Actually, my computer's a beast, so hopefully it should. Let me see what else we got. So we're trying to... Should we even... So we're basically trying to like figure out what... something from her.
Yeah. Kind of skipping around a little bit. I both the swords bend their way into Beatrice's room.
Yeah.
Could Tracker have... No, Miss McCoy's sword is one thing, but he couldn't have possibly broken in the house incoherently. Although he was extremely fixated on it.
Wait, who's Tracker again?
I don't fucking remember. As much as you want to fool.
Yeah, this is me thinking. Maybe it's this agreement? No, wait, I think I said this one already. No, it's the same thing. What am I missing?
It's something that she's saying, so... What? Why am I thinking about this?
That didn't work anything.
What?
Same thing. Maybe it's a... No. Not much on spells, but... Maybe we gotta start using people then.
Her sisters?
Yeah.
How did Miriam say those things? Am I misremembering what happened? No, I wouldn't remember something like that. She must be trying to protect Beatrice.
So Miriam's testimony was a conscious lie. Beatrice's inheritance wasn't revoked until the night of the murder.
Her father? Father, I know we had our differences, but I did love you and I never wanted you to die.
She seems genuinely surprised and grateful about his death. From your encounter earlier, you know that Beatrice had an accomplice, but you doubt it was LaFay.
Other sister.
That was her sister.
No, she has two sisters, though.
Yeah, Beatrice, we did that.
Did you do the other sister?
Yeah.
Beatrice, after all these years, you finally returned. Can't believe this is how things ended up. If only I was as strong as you, I'd be able to endure this.
That was the one who was saying about the conscious lie, remember?
Aster?
I don't even see him on this board.
That's so weird.
Maybe this guy. Nope. The inside is the main thing we gotta wonder about. Illusion magic. Maybe this? No. Same thing. What am I missing? Maybe her own testimony.
To make sure I tell the truth about out harming me or Beatrice. You didn't get any leads from that, but no. What am I missing? Maybe you still win. No. Hey, is this what you do when you turn back time to do your trials? You can't prove that.
I can prove it.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rena the Time Wedge, lawyer, and well-known cheat when it comes to the legal system.
You have no proof of that.
The sword? No.
It's really cheating if it goes back to change the timeline. See. Yeti knows exactly what's up.
Yeah, but if we go by that same logic, wouldn't that mean say scumming doesn't count as cheating even though people like to say it does?
Yeah, doesn't count.
So if it doesn't count, I can say scum all I want.
Time magic. Go for it. I do it.
Familiar bond? No. Wait, then what's the point of say scumming if you still make the same mistakes?
Well, you would hope that you didn't. Why is Aster's little brother in this? But Aster's not there.
I don't know. I don't see the prince, but I see him. Lockdown
Did
system?
you do everything?
I think we just about did everything.
There's something we're missing.
Rats at event? No. This
What
guy
about
says-
the armband?
No, we did that
We
earlier.
did the swords.
We did the swords. The armband had the same reaction.
You did the knife thing?
Yeah.
The weapon?
Yeah, same thing.
Maybe it's gotta be a spell.
But there was only 2 spells.
Hmm.
This girl? No.
What clues do we have? Did you do everything from the clues?
All we don't really do is the maps. But they don't seem to be the same thing. What am I missing?
What about Von Sanctus?
We did that. And it just brings up the engagement.
Hmm.
We did the system, we did the method of entry, we did the lockdown.
Every time I've heard stories about her. Never expected Beatrice to hire someone like her. Wonder if she'll be at the will reading tomorrow.
A will reading? She must be talking about William Frigga's will. Oh. I believe you had enough time for deliberation, Mr. Cuthbert. Are you able to prove the defendant's motive or not? I'm not, Your Honor. At least not yet. It's clear we won't get anywhere until we can confirm the state of William Frigga's will. And we can easily confirm that tomorrow morning, when William Frigga's will is read to his family.
How did you?
I see. Once his will is read, it will become public record. I suppose I have no choice but to suspend the trial until such time that William Frigga's will is read.
Objection.
This is ludicrous. The case against my client is completely outrageous. We spent this entire court proceedings arguing of if her motives even exist. The prosecution has very little evidence that physically implicates my client.
Mr. Mora, you clearly don't believe that the defendant had anything to do with the murder.
Of course I don't. She's completely innocent.
Well, if your client didn't murder the victim, who did? Wow. You know how many times prosecutors in every game have done that to us?
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time we've ever did it to somebody else. Feels weird.
Yeah. You sneaky little...
Your Honor, with no other suspects, are you in a position to pass a verdict? No, I am not. Mr. Cuthbert is correct. The court does not have enough information to pass a verdict. Until the Inquisition has time to investigate the new developments, I will be suspending today's trial. We will resume the trial tomorrow afternoon. Court is adjourned.
Oh, that happened.
Sorry, I had to act without thinking.
But out of everything that happened today, I can't believe that Sealwyn somehow knew. You wouldn't knew. You knew he would do that.
Right. That is strange. Did she seriously predict what I do off one conversation?
Considering how things turned out, you suppose she was right on the mark. In this game, you do. It's weird like that.
To be fair, even all the Ace Attorney games still do that. Anyways, we'll have some time for ourselves. I'd very much like to catch up on some sleep.
Yeah, today's been exhausting for a lot of reasons.
And your work has only started. You still have no idea who Beatrice's accomplice was. The will reading was just an opportunity to stall for time. So the question remains, who really murdered William Frege? What the hell was that? Why is your son filling in for Arya?
Listen, I have the situation under control. If that's true, I'd hate to see your situation considered out of control. Iris? My father is not pleased with today's developments. You promised even the verdict would be passed before William Frege's will became public record. This has thrown quite the wrench in our plans.
Not really a daughter. We're kind of like an adopted son if we were to be real.
I understand. Cuthbert is just confused. He's not a threat to us. You better hope you're right, Timora. Or else your poor word might suffer the same fate as Prosecutor Steelwind. What? House Frege is important of a prize for us to let go. Bring us results, Timora, or else we'll continue to take more drastic measures.
You know, I don't think I've ever actually played Onimusha. No, so this is gonna be weird. For the first time since the Lord's Ball, you're finally able to get some sleep. You woke up this morning refreshed, but also anxious about the results of the will reading. You arrive back at Frege Manor to see that Beatrice, LaFay, Miriam, and Von Sanctus have all gathered, along with Miss Tamora, who is accompanying Beatrice as her attorney. You're not surely sure what to say after everything you've done. The air is still awkward to approach her and talk about it. What the fuck kind of costume is that?
He looks like a noble.
Looks like a clown. Those
You have no taste.
Really? Because the big ass scarf that's like 3 times your size.
A lot of nobles wear that stuff.
The massive palindrome things.
Again, noble. I think he's very well dressed.
Oh, looks like the next game to add to next week is going to be Onimusha. As William Frege's close associate, I must express my deepest condolences for your loss. I think I speak for all of Wormengard when I say...
Enough, just get on with it.
Very well then. To get straight to the point, Lord Frege's will was magically sealed when it was given to me. He asked me, his executor, not submit it to the courts for probate until after his death. Although I imagine none of us expected such a time to come so suddenly. Anyways, Lord Frege's assets include sole ownership of several banking houses through Riverguard, 10 million gold and various investments.
10 million?
Jesus. What the fuck would you do with 10 million?
I'd quit my job.
In the fake court?
I'd become a full-time streamer. Mm-hmm.
How would you quit the fake court?
I'd pay them off.
Yeah, and then give it like 2 minutes for Owen to ask you to do something with him.
I would be a full-time streamer.
You didn't deny what I said.
I'd pay off my house.
Okay, you're just trying to sidestep what I said, didn't you?
No, I'm answering the question of what I would do with $10 million. And then the rest of it's gonna go for, and then maybe, we'll see, maybe I'll spend some money on some friends. Excuse me. Anyway, 10 million.
10 million. I could probably recreate Casa Oros and make that like the new training ground for the old classic arcane arts. Should I put it in a mountain like the last one or no?
I don't know.
It was like a high up in a mountain. Best way to describe it. You ever played Skyrim?
Yeah, a long time ago.
So you remember the magic school being up in that mountain area?
Kinda.
So it was close to something like that. Only was like that and a little bits of Liurnia. No, wait, you never played Elden Ring.
Yeah, I haven't played Elden Ring.
Yeah. Except, there's actually going to be outfits for guys, so guys don't have to be wearing skirts either. Look, we're in a back then. We didn't know that guys could also do magic, okay? So, of course, the outfit was all women designed. Why do you think I wear all this underneath my coat? This is part of my old outfit. Just with, like, wear and tear.
I see.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
10 million gold. You can't even begin to imagine what anybody would do with that much, with even a fraction of that wealth. And lastly, sole control and ownership of the Frege noble house. The executor takes out a large envelope and uses a rune stone to dispel the magical seal on it. I, Wood Frege, being a cell-modded body, do hereby declare this to be my last will and testament. I hereby give, devise, and bequeath all my assets and property, both real and personal, to Jaden von Sanctus. Provided that he enters a legal and binding engagement with my daughter, Le Frege, within 6 months of the date of my death. Yeah, eat shit, little noble. I mean, I'm sorry for your loss. No, fuck you, eat shit. I still remember the last trial. What? Thoughts? William must have added that addendum to prevent Von Sanctus from trying to steal his empire. But a legal and binding engagement is predicated on Le Fay accepting it. She clearly doesn't want to go through with it, so if she simply waited 6 months, Von Sanctus would have any claim to the estate. In the event that Jaden Von Sanctus does not enter such an engagement within the specified time frame, my assets, property shall be distributed as such. All the House Frege will be divided equally among my children, as per the law of our kingdom. You were right. William Frege never disinherited Beatrice. That would make Miriam's testimony false. Since Beatrice would receive a portion of William's inheritance, she had the motive to commit the murder. You glance at Miriam. It's hard to read her expression, but something appears to be on her mind. Without a word, she walked out of the room, ignoring both Beatrice and LeFay. LeFay, on the other hand, seems to be in good spirits.
Isn't this great, Beatrice? You can lead House Frege now, just as it should have been.
Actually, about that, in light of recent events, I believe I should clarify one thing. As per the Slayer rule, if Beatrice Frege is found guilty in the current case, her inheritance will be revoked and divided between you and your sister.
I see.
That can't be all, can it? Surely William added a note to LaFay's obligation to marry my son. I'm not sure what you're trying to imply. LaFay is an adult with legal autonomy. She is free to make her decisions. She wishes about who she marries. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait, we're not finished yet! Come back here! I'd love to catch up with you, LaFay, but I was only allowed out of my cell to attend the reading. You notice an Inquisition knight outside the door. He seems to be watching Beatrice intently. But don't worry, I'm sure once this misunderstanding is resolved, we can talk all we want in our family's future.
Of course.
A group of knights lead Beatrice out of the manor, and LaFay follows after them, leaving you and Celeste alone with Mr. Moore. This is going to be an awkward conversation, isn't it?
Yep.
About what I did.
Look, I'm not even angry, Cuthbert.
Oh?
I was an extremely unforeseen situation, and Steelwind clearly put you on the spot. You felt pressure to do something, and you made a rash decision. But I'm sure the court will understand if you withdraw.
Wait, what?
Cuthbert, you're not a prosecutor, you know that, right? Don't you become an attorney to defend prosecuted mages?
But Beatrice is guilty, I saw it.
I'm not gonna argue about this again. You are going to withdraw. This is not up for discussion.
You always regarded and respected Miss Tamora, and you're supposed that those always made you deeply scared of disappointing her. Perhaps she's right. She knows more about what's going on than you do, and she's thoroughly your mentor. You want to believe that. You really do. But deep down, you know that this is wrong.
She's dealing with corruption.
Yeah. Miss Tamora may believe in Beatrice's innocence, but you can't just abandon this case and let her escape justice. Your hands are trembling. Why are you so scared right now? You know what you have to say, but the words won't leave your mouth. From behind you, you feel Celeste holding a trembling hand. It's warm and comforting. It's the same sensation you felt back then. Somehow you could feel through her hand. It's as she's silently telling you that you know what you have to do. Your anxiety fades and you take a deep breath. I'm not going to do that, Miss Tamora.
What?
You said it yourself. Our court system needs a defense attorney and a prosecutor of equal power to keep things fair.
That's not what
I'm not going to withdraw. And if you believe that Beatrice is innocent, and if you truly believe you're on the right side, then prove it by beating me.
Fine, do what you want, but you're only gonna make things harder for everyone now. Taryn?
As soon as Miss Tamora steps out of the room, your body drops to the floor. Whatever bravery you felt got replaced with extreme amount of fatigue. Yeah, Lord, that's the first time I ever spoken to her like that.
But you still did it. You stood your ground. Figuratively, I mean. Right now you're just kind of sitting on the floor.
Yeah, I need to take a moment. Can we go back to the ballroom? Turn to the ballroom and take a moment to recover. You would sit for them? Why would you sit for them?
I don't know that one, I'm not sure.
I don't know either. You'll be in the heretic cult. Alright, see ya. I've gotta get back in the strive later anyway. Spot Commander White at the edge of the room, but you don't pay him much notice. It takes a while before you feel ready to stand.
You okay?
Oh, what I mean by the heretic cult?
Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that.
Oh, that's his Discord.
Oh.
Yeah. You know how I'm one of the Fey guards?
Yeah.
I'm technically one of his lieutenants.
Mm.
Yeah. A Lieutenant Vagar. That sounds hilarious. Yeah, I just need a moment. Anyways, the will reading brought us a few more hours of investigating the murder. We should take advantage of the new information we just learned. Was he listening in on us?
Could have been.
So, where should we start first? Right, you're the prosecutor now, so that would technically make you his boss for the first time. Yeah, he's about as confused as we are. This is weird, right?
Yep.
Awkwardness aside, I never really led a task force before. What would Steelwind normally do in this situation? Well, she'd normally have us investigate areas of interest. Right, the context of the investigation tends to change after each round of court proceedings. Well, we're lacking any physical evidence. Could you and the Inquisition search the gallery, Beatrice's room? Perhaps you can find evidence of how the sword spell eating was stolen. Whatever you say, boss.
That covers the Inquisition, but what are we gonna do?
Seriously, you gotta try this sangria. That's really good.
I believe it.
Huh?
I said I believe it.
I'll send you a picture of what the thing looks like so you can find it. Yeah. It's clear that Lord Frigga's inheritance plays a large role in this case. Even if it's not valid, we should take a look at the modified will that he was drafting. Might give us some insight about what he was really planning to do with his inheritance. So, Rena. Two choices. We can keep going, but since we finished the case, this would also be a good time to call it for today.
Whatever you feel.
Well, you sound like you're yawning. So, you probably tired.
I mean, a bit, yeah. But it's your stream, so.
I know. The question will be, chat, what would you prefer? For us to keep going or calling it since she's still a little tired? Well, maybe I should keep going. I need to do something anyway.
Whatever works for you, I'm cool with.
You know your model's frozen?
Is it?
Yeah. First thing I gotta do...
minimize it.
Yeah, first thing I gotta do... Yeah, I gotta give you this hat.
No.
Look, it's payback for what you did when I was gone for a second.
No, I didn't do anything. Chat even says I didn't. Believe chat. Chat is good.
This is the investigation part, so it's probably gonna be longer.
See? They said I didn't do it.
I still think you sus.
I didn't do it.
You still sus.
I didn't do it. Chat says I didn't do it. They were here the whole time.
You know what, Rena?
What?
Let's get you an eye patch.
No, I didn't do anything.
Also, Celso said he would still hump your leg.
I mean, yeah, that part's a given. Sulfur's a horny boy.
I can tell.
I did nothing. I'm innocent.
I'm waiting for you to Nexus to say, "Oh, hi, Mark."
Mark's here?
No. Oh.
Why did you say that then?
Oh, you never remember that movie, did you? I did not do it. It's bullshit. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Never mind. If you want to see an extremely bad movie, look up The Room.
The Room?
Yeah.
Hold up. The Room?
Yeah, The Room.
Apparently, a lot of people like this movie.
Because it's so bad, it's fun to watch.
I guess I haven't. No, I haven't seen this. I don't recognize this at all. A lot of people actually gave this movie like 5 stars.
Did you actually read the comments?
I mean, I'm looking. The Room is an unparalleled cinematic experience that defies all conventions and leaves an indelible mark on anyone fortunate enough to witness its brilliance. Tommy Wiseau, as his dual role as director and lead actor, delivers a performance that nothing short of legendary. His portrayal of Johnny is deeply compelling, capturing essence of a man grappling with betrayal and heartbreak in a way that is both raw and authentic. The film's narrative, while seemingly somewhat simpler, is layered with complexities and even nuance. Each scene is meticulously crafted with dialogue that resonates long after the credit rolls. The interactions between characters are electric, filled with emotional depth and intensity. This is the first review that draws viewers into the world. One of the standout features of The Room is an unapologetic originality. Wiseau's vision is unfiltered and bold, offering a refreshing departure from formulaic approach often seen in Hollywood. The film's unique pacing, unexpected plot twists, and unforgettable moments make it a timeless classic that begs to be rewatched. The supporting cast also deserves high praise, with each actor bringing their own distinctive flair to their roles. Chemistry between the characters is palpable, enhancing the story's impact and making the audience feel truly invested in their journeys. Visually, The Room is a feast for the eyes. The cinematography captures the beauty of its setting, whether it's iconic rooftop scenes and intimate moments inside Johnny's apartment. The soundtrack complements the film perfectly, heightening the emotional beats and adding an extra layer of immersion. In conclusion, The Room is not just a film, it's a phenomenon. It transcends traditional filmmaking and offers an experience that is both profound and entertaining. Tommy Wiseau has created a masterpiece that will be celebrated for generations to come. This is a must-watch for anyone that appreciates the art of cinema in its purest form. That's what they say.
The fact you just read that with a straight face, I swear to God.
I just read it off. Actually, a lot of people are saying something very similar.
Exactly. So you're noticing it's a troll, right?
It's not exactly the same. I'm just saying that this is just... This person says, to suggest The Room is so bad it's good is to fundamentally misunderstand what happens here. This is not accidental genius. This is an intentional perfection. The Room doesn't break the rules, it rewrites them. Then the films them in a living room with rose petals and pure, unfiltered serenity. It is not merely my favorite movie. It is the movie, the standard to which all others are and forever will be measured. Yeah, a lot of people will give it high praise.
So you start to notice a pattern. Like, you want me to read one of these reviews for you? I'm not even joking.
I mean, they're all like... I don't know, they're all kind of different, but they all kind of say that they really enjoyed it.
Oh, really? Here's one. Dick Cancer is a masterpiece and one of the most underappreciated films in the past decade. Every line and scene has so much care and effort put into it that it easily puts many movies that have come out in the past decade to shame. The character writing is outstanding and every line feels genuine, much emotional weight. The film features an all-star cast, including fantastic actors like Oscarone, Dilly Dick, and Georgie. Georgie, you're reading it too, aren't you?
Yeah.
Just to name a few. The story is marvelous feat of storytelling with a complex narrative that will keep you guessing, suspenseful cliffhangers, and a surprise ending, which is the most emotional.
A movie with such immense brilliance, it even makes Steven Spielberg look like a novice. The cinematic masterpiece delivers poetic, masterful dialogue delivered with impeccable timing. Every scene was met with a surprising twist that you could not foresee coming. I was on the edge of my seat waiting for every moment. Casting, wardrobe, and scenery would have been the best watched on screen to take the full brilliance. I only hope that there's several more sequels so I can continue my journey along a thunderous train ride that is aptly named The Room. There's so many 5-star reviews for this. And they're like super in depth about why they like it.
No, they're not super in depth, they're super wordy. There's a difference. Super in depth would mention things about the actual movie. All of this is literally the most like vague stuff you can say.
I think it's funny.
It is funny. Because we could probably do a whole stream just reading some of these like super vague reviews and laughing at them.
I mean, they're saying the cinematography.
What cinematography?
I don't know, I haven't seen the movie.
Go take a look at one clip when we're done, and then you come back to me and say, what the fuck is this? Oh my god. Heck, I'll send you a scene. Oh my god.
This is...
I say...
This one person says The Room, directed by Tommy Wiseau, released in 2003, has gained notoriety as one of the most famously bad films in cinematic history. It defies traditional categorization. It's not quite drama, comedy, or romance, but rather bizarre amalgamation of all three. Tommy Wiseau also wrote, produced, and starred in the film, creating unique, unintentionally hilarious cinematic experience that has garnered a cult following for the absurdity and unintelligible humor. The plot of The Room revolves around Johnny, a successful banker living in San Francisco who seems to have it all, a loving fiance named Lisa, a close friend of Mark, a bright future. However, Johnny's seemingly perfect life begins to unravel when he discovers that Lisa is cheating on him with his best friend Mark. Tensions rise as betrayals unfold. Johnny's world descends into chaos, leading to tragic consequences. One of the defining features of The Room is baffling dialogue, nonsensical plot twists, and awkward performance. Tommy Wiseau's portrayal of Johnny is marked by stilted delivery, melodramatic outbursts, and bizarre line readings that contribute to the film's unintentional comedy. The dialogue is filled with awkward pauses, repetitive phrases, "Oh hi Mark," and disjointed conversations that defy the conventional narrative logic. Visually, The Room features amateurist cinematography, inconsistent lighting, and awkward stage scenes that further contribute to unconventional charm. This film's production values are notoriously low, with questionable set design, with awkward green screen effects and abrupt screen transitions that add to its unintentional comedic appeal. Thematically, The Room attempts to explore complex themes such as love, betrayal, and friendship, but its execution is hampered by its disjointed plot and lack of coherent character development. The film's narrative inconsistencies and unresolved subplots contribute to a reputation as confusing and surreal viewing experience. Critically, The Room was lightly panned upon its initial release for its poor acting, nonsensical storyline, technical flaws. However, unique blend of unintentional humor and surreal storytelling has earned it a dedicated cult following. Fans of The Room celebrate its quirks and inconsistencies, organization, screenings, quoting memorable lines, and revealing its so bad it's good entertainment value. Overall, The Room is a bizarre and uniquely entertaining film that achieved cult status for its unintentional humor, eccentricities, the conventional approach to filmmaking. While it may not be traditionally good film by conventional standards, its ability to captivate audiences with its unintentional comedy and surreal storytelling has solidified its place in cinematic history. I would rate The Room a 3 out of 5 stars for its unintended comedic value, cult following, and enduring legacy as a cult classic.
How do we go from trying to decide if we continue or not to reading the reviews for The Room?
I don't know, man. I've never seen this movie, so you've piqued my interest.
It's just so bad it's hilarious to watch thing. Like, you stream that on your server and just see how long until people start making jokes. Alright, well, it's almost 10 o'clock anyway. And this would be the perfect time to end it.
Okay.
So, since we've been doing our own Ace Attorney, we're going to raid this person who's playing Ace Attorney.
Oh, some weird fan fiction.
Oh, I misspelled it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. There we go. I will see you all tomorrow when I play more Deltarune. I'm going to be playing Chapter 4 now.
Good stuff.
Anything you want to say, Rena, before we go?
Everyone should come to my debut in September. Yay.
Alright. Bye.
Bye.